time. This is kind of like we decided to start this kickback, IWBCC kickback started in, I want to say just 3 weeks ago. So it's very new. I want to welcome you to this. And if you're very, very new, put number one in the chat box so we can officially welcome you to your new tribe and your community. And what we like to do, you don't have to, but if you're very, very new, we usually will call on you first. So you can say hello, why you came, how you heard about this. And I would love to start with, well, first of all, there's a beautiful student that I had at Walden University, and I'm super excited that she's here and she knows who I'm talking about. Jill, Dr. Jill, actually. I know, she's like, you don't need to put the doctor there. Yes, I do. Dr. Jill is in the house. You guys give her a welcome in the chat box. Give her a welcome. Let her know what you think about this tribe in the chat box so that she feels welcome and warm. But Dr. Jill, I'm going to ask you to unmute yourself and just share with everybody like why you're here, what you're feeling, and why you feel you need an upgrade. And welcome to your new community, IWBCC. So welcome.
Okay, there. I figured out how to unmute. I actually was at Walden when Dr. Allana was my instructor, and I've been following her with interest ever since. It's been, I don't know, close to 10 years maybe.
Yeah.
But I just got done reading her latest book, and it really resonated with me. So I reached out, and one thing led to another, and I liked everything she had to say, and I realized she's such a good example for me. So here I am to see what I can do to make my life better.
Wow. That's awesome. You are in a group of amazing females, leaders, you name it. And Jill said, I'm in. She was like, I'm in. Welcome. So put me on everything. Jill has signed up for everything. So you made it, Jill. So welcome to this community. I would say, Dr. Demetra, you got anything to share with Jill about why this is her home now? Because she don't even know yet. She don't even know.
Welcome. So glad to have you here. And yes, you have made it home because there's no judgment here. Everyone else is growing. We are all learning. And, for me, I feel like I'm still new, but everyone has embraced me. So I hope that you feel welcome today.
Wow. Awesome.
Thank you.
Welcome, Jill. Welcome. All right. So I will say, Sharon, how you doing today? Tell everybody who you are, how long you've been in the tribe, and just how you feeling about being here tonight.
Can everyone hear me? I'm trying out these new headphones. Great. I am great. I'm Sharon Fuertes, educator, content creator, author. I want to become a podcaster. That's something I could speak to you about. And I am excited to be here to grow my business, to encourage people to just stick with my purpose. So I need this group to really keep me in line. Without a group, I'm horrible. I really am. I've been back and forth. But I produce more, I'm more productive in a group. And this is a wonderful group that has really helped me to be bold, to be positive, and help me to really continue my resilience. So this is a wonderful group. I've been with you, I think, for about 5 years, Dr.
I think so. Yes. I don't
count.
I just take my little plow and I just start moving, and whoever's still in there, when I look back, that's how it goes. All right. Welcome, Sharon.
Thank you.
Crystal, welcome. You want to share anything?
Hey everybody, I'm Crystal. I'm from Chicago. I've been in the group for about 10 years now, Allana?
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
It's been a while.
It's been a minute, so I'm not mad about it. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad I got invited to this kickback. It's great for Sunday. But semester starts like tomorrow, so I'm doing a lot of crap right now. So I'm kind of this is gonna calm me down for stressed out about work tomorrow, and teaching and stuff. So I'm happy to be here.
I'm happy to have you. Thank you. You're welcome. It's always good to see your energy. Oh my gosh, is that Geneva Cooper down there? I got to call on you. Come on, Geneva. Welcome to your tribe and community.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Geneva Cooper, a leadership coach and executive coach in Boston. Been part of the tribe 2 years, maybe three. I met Dr. D when she was doing her and supporting the Boston area through the Boston Public Library, and attended a vision board session with her, and uh, I just can't seem to get her out of my life. So I keep popping up. She's got staying power, and so do I. So it's a blessing to be here. Thank you, Dr. D.
Thank you. You're so welcome. It's always so good to see a beautiful face. Dr. Demetra, I know you welcomed Jill, but go ahead. Tell us who you are, why you're here, anything you want to share.
Yeah, thank you so much. I had just put something in my mouth last time, so
Okay.
I apologize. I've been telling myself all day to eat, and I didn't. So, I'm very excited to be here. I haven't seen you all in such a long time. I've been going through a lot of transition, so I'm happy to see your faces and to be seen. So, thank you so much for having this. It's nice to just feel like I'm getting a hug from everybody and to give a hug to everybody. So I'm excited. I'm excited to be in the group. I'm excited to be around people that I know, even if you don't know me, that you're sending me good energy, and you know that I'm sending you good energy. I know the times are trying and sometimes it feels negative and difficult, but this is a space where even though it might be for a short time, we can come together and just feel good about each other. So I'm happy to be here.
All right. Well, welcome again, Doc. Dr. Marie, welcome. You want to unmute yourself? Oh, there you go.
We all can read lips. So I'm like, just kidding. What are we doing? Introduction? I'm like,
Introduction, what you love about the tribe, anything you want to share before we get going.
let's see. I'm Dr. Marie Celestin. I'm in Boston. My first thought was, I haven't seen Geneva since DC. I was just like, oh my God. I think we went to the airport together, right? Memories. Yeah, so I'm always happy to see a face I haven't seen in a while, or someone you thought about and you're like, there you are. So I've been in a trial for a while. And so Dr. Allana just keep me in the loop, because sometimes I just want to go under my blanket and don't come out. Hit that thing and you're like, show up. But I just appreciate just being able to just be here regardless of the state of mind, state of being that I'm in. And knowing, I think, Demetra, you said it about the hug or somebody else, just knowing that I'm supported and held with them in a good mood or not in a good mood, that we all in this together and I don't have to do it by myself. And so that tribe has been there for me, even when everyone doesn't know what's happening, but Dr. Allana knows. I don't know how she knows, but she knows when to pull you back out and you need to show up. So thank you for that. And
thank you so much. And Geneva's already like time for retreat. There's so much that I'm about to express that's about to go down in Toji. So welcome. I'm so glad that you are here. I want you to write this sentence in the chat box. The season is shifting. The season is shifting. The season is shifting. And the reason why I decided to do Sisters Who Slay Kickback, and as you can see, we're going to be bringing back not only tribe members from 5 years ago, but I mean original tribe members that have been in the tribe since the very beginning, there's a woman from Jamaica getting ready to sign on, Latia, so I'm just letting you know in case you see somebody trying to pop in. But we have helped hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of women take back their lives. The season is shifting. I want you to write in the chat box, I'm ready to take back my life. If that's you, I don't know. I didn't come to I came with all this energy tonight. If you're like, I'm ready to take back my life, you need to put that in the chat box. I'm ready to take back my life. Because it's not just about you being a business owner. You got to have that little sister girl snap, I'm ready to take back my life. So when I say that, I'm going to say it 3 times. I want you to snap with purpose, as if your name was Tanisha. Y'all know what I mean. I'm ready to take back my life. All right, I'm going to say that one more time. I'm ready. And then I want you to hold a snap, because I'm taking a photo of y'all. Because that snap, We're going to look at that snap inside the IWBCC group, okay? Because y'all got to have the neck roll. So first, I'm going to do it so you can see me do it real good. I'm ready to take back my life. I'm going to say 3 times. And then I'm going to look at you. I'm going to have us on gallery so we can all see it. And you need to freeze, right, at the snap. So when I put that photo in IWBCC group, you remember what you meant. So I want you to put in the chat, Dr. D, what are you ready to do? Just ask me that question. Dr. D, what you ready to do? Girl, what you ready to do? Put that in the chat box. What you ready to do, Dr. D? I'm going to wait for you to put that in there. Geneva, I want you to ask me the question. Unmute yourself and ask me the question.
Dr. D, what are you ready to do?
I'm ready to take back my life. I am ready to take back my life. Girl, I am ready to take back my life. All right, now y'all saw me practice it out. Now I got to look at y'all. I want y'all to say with all the energy, the snap. You know, you can even go, I mean that. Whatever you got to do to put the extra oomph on the snap, that just means whatever you're going through right now, whatever you really want to see opposite of, whether it's financial lack, relational lack, just having things flow for you, then when you say life, you need to pause and just hold it up there. And I'm going to be taking a photo of us while you do it. All right. Okay. So what are you ready to do? I'm ready to take back my life. Let's see that snap. Who's snapping? Keep the snap up in the air. All right, because it's going to be a photo. There you go. You got that snap. Okay, perfect. So when you think about that, I wrote this in one of my new books. I really haven't promoted it yet because it's one of those books that's so heavy that you would really need to be in your own living room with a few of your girlfriends to understand what this book is about. But this is a new book. It's called Sidonia's Chronicles. And the story is about this woman. You know, part of her is my life, part of her is other people's life. But how many of y'all know, I know y'all know this, how many of you either know someone, watched a movie, or felt for someone who was in a either relationship that went sour, or was told or bullied that they would never be enough, or was told, you know what, you got this far, you shouldn't probably strive that much. You should probably stop right here. Anybody know or have an experience, or you yourself, just let me know. I do. I know somebody who's done that. It could have been me. You don't have to say you, but you know. So this poem that I wrote is called Unveiling Me. And so my character that I created, her name is Sidonia, this beautiful woman who, when you see her, she's gorgeous, but inside she's got so many complexities. How many of y'all know people like that? Could be you, but you know, and so this character that I created called Sidonia, she struggled with shame a lot because she came out of a family structure that told her, yeah, you could be beautiful, but you can't be that beautiful. She also had some pretty bad situations happen in her life. And she just kind of felt like she was ready to come out of who she is. So this poem is called Unveiling Me. So when I read this, I want you to put any words that catch out to you. I want you to think about it. But she says, it's me time. And I'm ready for something new. I'm ready to come out because I have waited for 35 years for this vision of a new me to come to be. Everything I was born to be, fully, I want it to be allowed. I mean, I'm leaving old stains that no longer stay stuck on my shirt. I'm ready to love me. I'm ready to start over. I'm ready for something new because everything I was told came from someone else's third eye. Woo! Everything I was told came from someone who had a cracked mirror. And now that I'm standing in front of a full mirror, able to see my true reflection, I wonder if I was looking at the right person. Woo! Today, I make a vow to better my life. Today, I make a vow to be a responsible individual who speaks up for myself. Today, I have stopped apologizing for what you could never resolve. Who's saying I'm with you? Who's still there? Somebody say, I'm with you. Snap, please. Let me know you're still there because this is touching me. You know, I wrote it. Today, I'm ready to close the chapter. Today, I'm ready to close all the chapters that reminded me that I was worth less. It is absolutely funny to think that we are in a time of isolation because I'm only 37, yet I have been isolated in my mind for 50 years. I guess we can all relate. We understand what it means to be insulated. I'm wanting to speak. I'm wanting to come out. I'm wanting something more, but scared of what is on the other side of that door. I'm waiting. Do-do, do-do, do-do. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for something else, wishing you were someone else. And as much as I hate the vine, I recognize the blooms. And as much as I hate the blooms, I recognize that I share a bloom on this vine. Until I finally had the gumption to picture myself on this boat in the middle of an ocean deep and wide enough to show me my limited viewpoints. But now I can set sail and see my reflection against the river. Now I can see you in the wind and wish you the best. I can have a silent funeral that I will always remember, acknowledging the things I will never be able to control, but allowing the breeze to graze my arms reminds me that there is more in store. And in this moment, I can finally have my peace. So today I make an appointment with peace. I'm determined to let him guide me. There are relationships I must end in order for my peace to grow. And any giant distracting me from my peace must be released, because peace is my only destiny, the ultimate home for peace in me. And I'm not afraid of going home. Wow. I mean, that is powerful. I just said a whole lot. Here you have this character. She's saying, oh my goodness, who am I? I'm looking at this mirror, but now I'm realizing I'm not even looking at the full view of me, because I've been looking at myself the way these other people have been looking at me, and it hasn't always been a full truth of who I am as a person. Now, I want you to put in the chat box, have you ever had a moment when you knew you could do more? You might even had a bad experience where you were like, oh my goodness, this experience is making me feel like this is me, but this is not me. This is just where I'm at. So sometimes when we think about persistence and moving forward, half the times when we get to this place sometimes where we hit a roadblock, and we are very smart, everyone in here is very smart. Sometimes we hit a roadblock, and do you know that the roadblock has nothing to do with whether or not you can achieve it? The roadblock is still how we are seeing ourselves in that mirror. Because sometimes we've been through different things, and we sometimes still are not seeing ourselves in the best version of who we are. And if we don't see ourselves as we're 5-star, it's hard to have 5-star experiences. It's hard to, if you know you're 5-star, it's easy to hang up on a 2-star experience. Don't go all the way out for someone who won't jump a puddle for you, yet you've been jumping a whole dang on lake and ocean for other people who are not even thinking about you. This is like a big piece of goal acquisition. Why I locked myself in the basement. Because I realized so many women. Okay, so let me just talk to you about how we hide ourselves in the mirror. I want y'all, once I put out some, you're going to put some in the chat box. But here are all the ways we kind of have a lopsided view of how we are. We say, oh my goodness, I would be so-and-so, but you know, at this stage, I'm 48, I'm 56, I'm 62. So I really can't be that vivacious, beautiful person because, oh, I went through menopause. And so, oh, well, y'all see these hot flashes taking away my makeup. I can't feel and look as beautiful as I am. Or we say, I already failed at trying to get those clients. It's not really happening, so I'm just going to stay here because it's really not happening. It happens for other people, but no. And how many of us were educators? Oh, I was an educator. And you know what? I know I give my heart, I give my love to the students I have, but I know there's got to be a way to make this easier because I can't just think I'm going to wait to be successful when I retire. And can I just tell y'all really quickly, all the people who are retired coming out of retirement because they can't afford to be in retirement. Come on, y'all. We are at the age where we have to arise for ourselves. And I'm sorry, even having a job these days does not guarantee your financial freedom. And also, but even in all of that, I want you to know that you are above your job. You are above not having a job. You are above the divorce. You are above whatever it is that you're going through. I need you to be a hero for you. Be a hero for yourself tonight. Step into that and be that hero that you need to be. Now, how many of y'all hear the passion in my voice? You should. Because with some of the things I've been doing, whether it's with the federal government, whether it's with myself, I just said life is too short for me to just lay back and let things happen. Now, there are things we cannot control. We can't control what people do. We can't control people's perception of us. But you better have a better view of yourself. You got to know when you wake up in the morning what value you're bringing to that marketplace, to the job. And if you're not receiving that proper value, don't just lay back and say that's it. Don't just say, oh, they're not treating me well. If the economy is what it is, I'm going to make my own economy. If the economy is doing what it's doing, I don't base what's happening. Now, mind you, however politics sway, they're going to sway. Rain is going to come on us all. But also, I'm going to arise in the occasion. I'm going to say, this looks like a great opportunity. This looks like a great opportunity for me to help those that don't know what I know. And look, entrepreneurship is not for everybody. You can be an intrapreneur, which is basically an entrepreneur on the job. You can decide, you know what, entrepreneurship is not for me. Maybe I want to be an entrepreneur. Or you decide you want to be a person of impact. Whatever you decide, just know you are more than how you've been seeing yourself. Woo! Who's still with me? Who said this is good? Keep talking, Dr. Allana. Girl, you are just on fire. I am. I'm completely on fire. You know why? Because I'm tired of the fact that the real experts need to stand up. The real experts need to rise up, because the evolution of artificial intelligence is one thing, but artificial intelligence cannot do everything. Artificial intelligence can't give you a hug. Artificial intelligence can't make babies. I mean, they might figure that out, but it still will be some kind of robot. AI cannot do everything, and people are literally sitting in their homes, offices, places, looking for solutions. They need Crystal to learn how to write, how to get their stuff together. They need Dr. Marie to figure out, okay, how do I show up in my life and lead an exciting life? They need Geneva to share how they can build who they are. They need Jill to tell them how to write that book, how to get the editing together. They need you. You are highly needed. But let me tell y'all a secret. You know why some people in your atmosphere won't have growth is because you're not there pushing them. Because sometimes we're in our own way, saying we got to wait for everything to be perfect. Sometimes we don't want to be helped because we think we already have it, what we need. But truly, some of us need fire under us. And I don't mean fire in a way that, you're uncomfortable and you're being bullied. I mean fire in, why not you? So I'm saying a whole lot because, that piece of the poem of her kind of looking down and saying, wait a minute, who can I be? That's all of us. All of us have to be in a place where we look at ourselves and we ask ourselves, am I seeing myself in the best way possible that I can? Am I seeing myself? And there's a line in here, and she says, I've just been wanting to speak. I've just been wanting to come out. I've just been wanting something more. Now, if I were to ask you, what is the something more that you want? Put that in the chat box. I double dare some of you, or put it in your journal or wherever you're at. And she says, but I'm scared of what is on the other side. Wishing I was someone else. Y'all don't understand, but y'all know my story. I hated being on flyers. I did not want to be on anybody's flyer. I didn't want to talk about my business. I didn't want to share with people what I was up to because I thought, I had like excuse me, I'll just tell you a little bit about what I've done. I'll tell you, I went to school. I did study all those years, but I did not want people to fully. It's not that I didn't want them to know, but what y'all know, when you start talking about yourself, what do some people say? Look at her. She thinks she's all, y'all fill in the blank. She thinks she's all. Yes. And so it goes on, and then she just says, until I finally had the gumption to picture myself, an ocean deep and wide enough to show me my limited viewpoint. But now I can set sail and see my reflection against the river. Um, Powerful. And then basically saying, I have stopped apologizing for what you could never resolve. Do you know that persistence, the reason why a lot of people don't persist is there's someone in our immediate circle, somehow, someone we look up to, someone in our family, someone that or at the job or whatever, and we're human, right? So we tend to absorb what people are thinking or saying about us sometimes. And that can be a good thing sometimes if they're validating you, but sometimes not, because that person that has only seen you for all their lives, or that person that just knows you a certain way, it's hard for them to see you any other way than how they've seen you. It's hard for them to see you outside of how you see you. So sometimes you have to leave where you're at mentally and make a decision to go someplace else. So I just said a whole lot. I want to know if anyone is feeling anything, wants to share anything, because this is so juicy. And by the way, again, this book, Sidonia's Chronicles, My Story of Courage Because I'm Ready to Come Out. This book is an amazing book that I haven't really promoted much, but I'm slowly starting to talk about it because it is so touching and so moving. But I wanted to read that to you guys today. And I'm going to pause here because I want to hear what you guys are thinking about some of the things that were shared. Yes, Sharon, go for it.
I can relate about not wanting to be seen on, you said flyer. I don't want to be seen on social media. First time I used social media was to connect with family. And it's like I always knew I had to put myself out there, but I avoided it. Let me do this instead. But I know it has been working. And it's only now I'm comfortable doing like the Instagram stuff. You motivated me a lot from your dancing and stuff and when your caption and all of that. So you really helped me a lot with that. And now like I am freely talking. The only thing I'm not doing much is doing lives, but I'm getting there.
That's okay.
But as far as, having my equipment, recording myself, and then putting out my message with my face and my voice, I'm doing it now. So I'm proud of me. I'm like,
and that's what it is. Sometimes it's just
I'm proud of me.
Look at you. So you should be proud, because maybe that would not have been something you would have done even 2-3 years ago. But here you are, like, nope, I am going live, or I am posting that dance. And y'all, if you haven't seen, I've been dancing a lot lately. So all you got to do is find me on Instagram. You'll see me doing all kinds of things.
Oh yeah.
Because Crystal is always like, girl. Crystal be sharing her comments like, Dr. Allana, that. I'm like, I'm over here. I'm doing this. Anybody else? Anybody else want to share what's resonating with them so far?
I'd like to say that first, that was beautiful. I mean, it was very powerful. And I love poetry. I think it speaks to the soul, and that just says so much. You had a couple phrases in there that I did write down because I thought they were incredible. One was when she mentioned old stains.
Ooh.
I think that that was powerful because I think we as women, we will say those types of things to ourselves because instead of seeing the beauty in us, we will notice stains, we will see flaws. And so when you said that, I was like, man, we're quick to see the negative, the stains, the disfigurement. And that just really hit me that she saw that in herself. But she did say old. And I like that. She noticed that it was something that was from the past.
Wow.
I like that. So, another thing that you said was closing the chapter. again, something from the past. I like the fact that she's moving forward, and everything that you were saying, I could see that she was taking these steps, and although it was almost like she's walking barefoot in the sand or in the snow and the steps were hard, she's moving forward. So closing that chapter was another thing that it's hard, but I'm doing it. Isolated in my mind. Man, that right there was just because we do that. We can put ourselves like in such isolation because we can take care of our kids, we can take care of our parents, our spouse, and we can do, but where are we?
Mm.
Where are we? Like at the end of the day, when we lay our heads down on the pillow, that's when we'll think, I sure am tired.
Mm.
That's the first time some of us will even think about ourselves. We are exhausted, but we
Mm.
don't think about it until we hit that pillow. And then we'll think about something that we need.
Mm.
Oh man, I really wanted to wash my dress today. I really wanted to wash my hair today. Hadn't thought about ourselves because we're in our mind, but we're thinking about everybody else. That was powerful. I really appreciate you reading that to us.
Thank
Thank you.
you. And
Mhm.
when I think about that shirt, it's also like most of the women that I know that are moms or serve people or are teachers. It's not all of us can relate to what I'm about to say. It's like, you see that woman, let's say she has maybe she's a daycare provider or she's taking care of the kids and she loves them so much. Maybe they had spaghetti that day. And then at the end of the day, after all the kids are back home with their families, she's like, "Oh, did I have a stain on my shirt from that spaghetti sauce?" Because we're so busy loving, we're so busy going all out. And then we are last, or we're like, oh, it's an afterthought. But we have to find that balance completely. So thank you for sharing, Dr. Demetra. All right. Anybody else? Any thoughts from that? All right. So I'm going to let y'all think on that for a moment. Because the next question I want to ask you is, oh, 1 second. Let's hear you trying to say something.
Yes,
Oh, okay, got it. I see it.
reminder.
Yep,
Yes.
thank you. So I want you to think about that because the difference between how you operate today and what's going to happen 90 and 120 days from now is in our habits. Write the word habit. It's in our habits. And if you need some practical wisdom, it's kind of like, what don't I like right now? Well, let me look at some of the habits. I will need to break some of my habits. Sometimes our habits are doing something great and then downplaying what we've just done. It could be a small win. It could be someone could have just said, "Oh my gosh, you really touched my life," and "Oh my goodness," or when you gave that talk at that presentation, "Wow, oh my goodness, that really made me feel X, Y, and Z." And go, that little thing. No, it's a big thing. Small wins are big wins, right? So one of the habits that we need to bust is our self-talk. What we say about ourselves, even so, who you are, even when things aren't going good, is the same when they're going good. You're still 5-star when you don't have a job, quote unquote, and you're 5-star when you are working. You're 5-star when you have, a lot of money in the bank and maybe you went through something and you don't have as much, but you're still 5-star. And sometimes we tend to go up and down based upon what our circumstances are. But if we want to get to a new place, we've got to change the habit. So self-talk is one of them. The other one is the habit of isolation. You know what? I'm going to take everything on. I can handle this. I don't need help. I can do this all on my own. And sometimes we do need to be alone and doing things and it's true that sometimes if you're focused and you're isolated to some extent, you can focus. But then there are other places where, as women, research shows that you need to be in community in order to arrive at a new place quicker and faster. and you want to be in the right community. You don't want to just join any community. You want to be in a community where you know at least the person knows your name. They're going to call on you. They're going to ask you a question. So let me ask you this. How many of you know when you come into our Zoom place or IWBCC that I'm going to call on you? That doesn't necessarily happen. Everybody's saying, yes, I know you will call on me. I will call on you. And that's a beautiful thing because you want someone to hold you accountable for the things that you say you want to do, right? You want someone to hold you accountable. So I'm going to give us some next steps because we have like 15 minutes. First of all, I'm going to share. I really want to take time to share what's coming up for us. We have a challenge. Somebody put challenge in the chat box. We have a free upgrade challenge coming up, but this is a challenge. We have never done it, but I'm talking about when I tell you it's brand new, every single thing is brand new because it ties in AI. How many of y'all are like, oh, I want to learn more about AI, how to upgrade my life and biz with this AI tool? How many of y'all say, oh, this sounds good? So I was like, you know what? I need to share with y'all. There's so much interest in this that I'm like, you know what? I'm going to talk about it today really quickly. And again, there's no cost to it. There is a VIP version that is a cost, but I'm going to share with y'all just what it's about. And let me see if I open. Oh, wait, I got to open up my screen. Hold on, y'all. So I would say, you know, make a decision. Oh, here we go. Make a decision to stay in tribe, stay in community, you know, like you've come today, you know, stay in community. All right. So I'm not going to share the whole page, but I will put this link here in the chat box and I'm going to talk to you about it and why you may want to register, make sure you come. So a couple of new things, if you're new to Told You, I'm just going to tell you some of the new things going on. We have what we call in-suite sessions, and these are sessions where, like, if you know you want to join our tribe or learn more about anything, you can come to one of our in-suites. And so in-suite tells you all about how to be a member, all the new programs we have coming up. So we have in-suite. And Latia, can you share your email in case you want to learn about other specific things? You can email Latia. You can also email us at subscriber@toldyouspark.com. But let me talk to y'all about this hot new challenge. Hold on, let me share my screen and tell you what we're going to be talking about every single day of the challenge. So if you go to the website, you'll see it's called Upgrade My Life in Biz AI Challenge. And it talks about if you're a solo entrepreneur, coach, creator, or visionary expert juggling a million roles and running on empty, this challenge is your lifeline. So you're going to learn how to automate time-draining tasks, create fast cash strategies using your existing skills, boost your brand presence, launch content, and build systems that support your dream lifestyle. Then there's a VIP upgrade for only $60 if you literally want all of, we have a lot of notes that we're going to give you. If you want all of the notes and all of the things, then it's $59. But let's talk about what we're going to cover. Day one, you are not alone. Maximize your time. We're going to audit your tasks and discover where AI can immediately free your energy. Day two, show me the money, brand new. Organize your finances and activate fast cash ideas using we have something called the Wealthy Place system that you guys have asked for and we have created. Day three, activate your authority. So we're going to talk about how to claim your expert voice and publish your brand's first power post. Day four, AI Boost My Biz launch. Use AI tools to create your emails, your product pages, your lead magnets, your headlines, all of that. And then day five, tomorrow can't wait. Create your 30-day visibility plan. So we're talking about real strategy, y'all, because I was like, y'all need some real mapping so you can actually be on these social media streets and know what to actually post. So it's not only going to be, in the past we used to do like a lot of informative things, but how many of y'all know you need activation? So you're not only going to come and get information, but if you're taking your business seriously, I would say come every day because we're literally giving you the prompts. We're giving you the scripts. We're giving you the visibility plan. We're helping you build your brand. Now, how many of y'all say this is good? And it's absolutely, there's no charge. Now, if you want all the homework and all of those things, that's where you click on the VIP and you pay an additional $59 to be a part of it. So I would say, be in tribe and be in community if you can. Like, be a part of this challenge. You know, learn about, we have collaboration. We have our IWBCC collaborators, but get in process so that you can always feel like, you know what, I may not be exactly where I want to be, but at least I'm taking small steps, and I'm doing it in a tribe and community. And let me tell y'all, the DMV where I'm at, these women are not playing. There's a lot of women here in the DMV, and when we do our big launch in March of 2026, I want all of us to be there. So our new speakers, raise your hand if you're in our certification program. They will be there to speak. And Dr. Marie, you're new too, so welcome to the certification program. So there will be an amazing opportunity. And sometimes we think, I have to take on all the marketing on my own in order to get people to know what I do. But imagine if you're at the event and you are a lead speaker and you're building your brand authority. This is going to be major. You never know who you're going to meet, who you're going to impact. So that's what we will be focused on as we start moving into the year. And we also have our, what do you call it? We also will have our summit in the wintertime, right? So we want to know if you have a product or a service and you want to be included in that, we will give you more directives of how to be a part of our winter summit that's coming up in December. So I would just say, this is your tribe and this is your community, but start to see yourself a little differently this week. Start to walk with your head up high a little differently. Grab the book, Sidonia's Chronicles. I'll make sure to put that in our app as well as in the Facebook group. And Latia, if you can share the IWBCC Facebook group, that would be great. Now, one of the things I'm going to challenge some of us to do, because it's something we usually don't do, I want y'all to ask some questions. Don't just leave a group and not ask a question about how you can grow yourself, because you never know. Maybe there's some kind of insight that I might have, or